Figure it out, figure it out. I tried to pull her down a little. Let's see. Oh. How's everyone's fucking... I know. It takes a while. It takes a while to get there. But once we get there, dude, we're locked in, okay? We're all squared away. Dude, sorry. I was at the beach today, and at the very fucking last second, I decided to, like, pivot my table to where it used to be. And that took way too long. And it was a little embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. You can feel my face. What's up, Corey? How are you? I know. My skull. Thanks for being patient, dude. You guys are very patient. I found some funny shit to go over, dude. I hope everyone's weekend went well. Okay, got everything fucking equipped and ready to go. Let's see. Do you guys know about fucking... God, let's see. There's this mayor, okay? I don't know if you guys have seen her being like outraged with her spending. What happened to your laptop, Skull? What happened, dude? Should we be concerned? Hope everything's fucking under control, dude. Let me disconnect from my speaker. Oops, I just turned it on again. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. I started watching this video earlier today and I was like, oh, this might be interesting to talk about on stream. Is the audio like decent for everyone? Hopefully. I've not connected my fucking laptop to my speakers, so you got it. Nice.
Causing international headlines about her.
Oops. Let me back it out all the way, okay? Oh, it is connected to my speakers. I'm wondering which is better. So speakers. Speaker arc, day 2. Here we go. So if this audio isn't sufficient, let me know, and then I'll plug them in. Okay? Does that sound like a plan? I'm hoping that if I just put my like laptop right underneath my fucking, everything will be good to go. We work with what we got, okay? I also if I put you up a little bit higher, I think it'll be perfect. Just a little. Sorry. We're very equipped. Just let me know if it's not loud enough, okay? Great. Good talk. Here we go, dude. We'll mute.
Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Let me know if it's like too loud or whatever. Also, I'm gonna put myself. Sorry.
Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard is around. It is always interesting.
Only one word come to mind, and that's demon. Possessed.
I've never seen anybody work so hard. I'm going to the end with it.
Good to meet you. To you, what is
I got an interview with this lady.
the biggest thing against Tiffany that you would say don't vote for her whatsoever? No, you won't. But you said Keith Freeman bottom, right?
This lady, I'm like, if you know nothing about her, she's literally like a mayor that has spent like an absurd amount of city money on like a fucking, basically like a private security police task force. So she's letting like all these fucking officers like clock a bunch of overtime. She made like a music video, abysmal spending, nothing done for the city. And I mean, what can you fucking really do when it's like a public official except wait out their term? Like, just wait for them to fucking ruin your city. That's tough.
What about that's your signature, dude?
That someone used, and I told you that.
So someone followed your signature.
They did.
Not to be dramatic, this lady.
Tiffany Henyard, the super mayor. She's the local politician from Dalton, Illinois.
She literally has like a different fucking weave on every time I see her. I'm like, expensive. That's the people's money right there, dude.
Outside of Chicago that's been causing international headlines about her antics.
Is the volume okay? Let me know if it's not.
We did a piece on her about a year ago to this day, and we cooked her. Over 5 million of you tuned in to see the antics and the corruption that were happening in Dalton, Illinois. And I kept in touch with Tiffany. Every now and then I'd kind of tease her on it.
Just tweeting out incessantly. At first we're like, how crazy for like a leader or like a, you know, a public official to do something like this. And now with like Elon and everything, we're like,
Instagram when I'd be in her town.
Be on your block, Tiffany. What you gonna do about?
And she never responded.
was the black scent necessary?
Until September 11, 2024, she said hello, give me a call, which I was surprised to hear. You didn't make the friendliest piece about it. I called her and texted her, and it took until November to get on a phone call with her. I think one of the important...
She's a busy woman. You have like a limited amount of time. Valid. Thank you. Thank you.
Piece will just be us getting to sit down, clearing the air,
Is that better or too quiet?
talking about, you know, you can address like, hey, when you said this in your piece, like this is where I think it was wrong, and then I can respond to that. And
What makes you want to do this anyway? What's wrong with you? You alright?
because I think you're an interesting person, and I think I like covering one-on-one characters, and I think you're a one-on-one character.
After that, it took until February to book an in-person meeting. But she reached out and said she wanted to tell the story from her point of view and show me what it's like in the life of a Superman. And then
She wanted like a flattering, like fucking, what is that magazine that does the like, how I start my mornings together.
that me and the rest of the media that covered her are fake news and that we lied on her name. Is that possible? She tried to invite me to a turkey giveaway, but I said, I don't want to just do PR for you, Chippy, because I wanted to
That's exactly what she's asking you to do.
see for myself in person Tiffany Henyard, the Superman, the cult of personality that's behind the international headlines of controversy and chaos. When I spoke to her on the phone, she was adamant that I had done her dirty, that she was actually a hero in the town. At one point, she actually compared herself to Jesus Christ.
There's so much
Wow, that's what like all the fucking CopyZilla exposés do.
out there about the stuff we've done that you just like think 100% of it's false. It's hard to believe.
Did they do it to Jesus Christ? So what's the difference if you
Guys, 7 of you watching, 4 likes on stream. If you feel so inclined, please drop a like on stream. Skull, you're gonna get another fucking timeout. Stop being weird. You know, what's the Bechtel test or whatever, where you go like a period of time to see what the fuck? I'm dead. Let me take a picture of that before I time you out. You guys are missed right now, dude. Okay. Are you done with the Bechtel test or whatever it's called? Where like women can't go in a lot of like period of time without talking about men? That's you with like usually brunette celebrities. I was getting a little break because you brought up like a blonde today, which was like a testament to your love of a variety of topics.
in the public eye?
So it got me wondering, is it possible that she has been totally misrepresented and she is actually the hero the town of Dalton has been looking for, and that she's a servant of the people? Or is it possible that she is the biggest villain the town has ever seen, a pathological liar, and an agent of chaos destroying the city?
No, don't leave. Stay.
Last year when we covered her, we brought the receipts. This year when we covered her, we brought even more. A whole lot of them, in fact. We're talking federal indictments on the table here, folks. Let's go to Dalton, Illinois, and see what it's really like meeting the Superman, Tiffany Henyard. And for those that don't remember, let's first recap Tiffany Henyard's insane behavior that we documented on our first piece on her.
He's gone, guys.
Remember, folks, she is a mayor of a small South
I'll have to go make another computer whip somewhere.
Chicago town of 20,000 people and found it necessary to roll around in a convoy of Tahoes with armed security escorting her out of the car like a queen. When she took office in 2022, Dolton had a surplus
Base?
of $5.6 million, and now just over 2 years later is in a deficit of $3.65 million. In the category of outrageous spender, Tiffany gets a gold medal. Among her expenditures, Tiffany paid the police overtime to protect her, including one officer that logged over 300 hours on a single payroll. She took
300.
first-class flights and ate at steakhouses around the country, spent $1 million plus on her own personal ice rink, spent $5,000 just on wigs, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. But now, folks, things are a little different. The walls seem to be closing in around Tiffany. She no longer has her Tahoes. She has to rely on her married boyfriend Kamal to drive her around, and she is under heavy federal investigation, where apparently many of her former allies are beginning to turn
Like, the mayor is not like the president. You can't just fucking.
informant on her. Today's
This is not just like a get out of jail free card while you're the
episode will
mayor.
consist of 2 parts. Part 1 is us spending a day hanging out with Tiffany, and Part 2 is us covering Election Day in Dolton against her top rival, Jason House. There's a lot of action here today, folks, so let's dive in. You smell that? It's election season, folks. We're back.
People, I like when people are more, think bigger with their YouTube videos. Obviously, he's like way bigger and stuff, but I love shit like this one. It's very like cinematic and I film this shit like a movie.
Dolton, and today the election that determines whether Tiffany Henyard stays as mayor or someone else wins. We're here, boots on the ground, ready to rock and roll and get to the bottom of it. So I'll keep you posted as the story develops. Videos like a game. Yeah. Thank you.
I think what this mayor is doing is psychic warfare, if I'm not mistaken.
Whole lot of time.
Charisma. Using the charisma.
Today we interviewed her and she's excited. She said she's going to take home the win. I see no competition, so when I come in with a landslide this evening, I'm gonna be so great y'all can all come to the after party so we can talk about it.
It's election day. What's going through your head?
We're waiting on these results to come in and have a landslide victory. We got tired of the lack of transparency, lack of engagement in the community, disrespect to the community, and first-class trips being done on our taxpayer dime. So we sat down together. I was selected. I'm pleased to be selected from the team, and now it's time to
Can you fucking imagine living there, dude?
change the narrative.
To you, what is the biggest thing against Tiffany that you would say don't vote for her whatsoever?
It really is the image that's been put on our community because our community is not what's being portrayed in the media.
And it's not like a fucking bruh. At least go like become the mayor of like Orlando or something. Like somewhere you can like Jesus Christ. Why are you going for like I mean, I know why, but
And then we look up and don't have the resources that we really need.
let's guess.
She said
Let's
that
guess
the
together,
FBI has
dude.
not contacted her whatsoever. Is that possible?
So it's possible that they
Why do you think she went for a disenfranchised area? Do you think it's because she's passionate about, making the community grow and like obviously wealth impoverished? I mean, we're too far along in the story to.
haven't contacted
But like, I mean,
yet.
I feel like a charismatic figure is probably going to go further in like a impoverished, like hope derived, not derived, but deprived community.
But I
Of
also
course,
say the
like-
subpoenas led a clear trail on what they're interested in.
WGN Investigates has obtained copies of new subpoenas that show the investigation is widening.
Describe the character of Tiffany Henyard.
Only one word come to mind, and that's demon, possessed. I am praying
True.
that tonight
Look at those eyebrows, dude.
the village of Dalton will be victorious in getting rid of Tiffany Henyard and her goons. They even came to my house.
She said she didn't buy the Tahoes. And none of the vehicles you purchased.
No, hell no.
Her signature is on the lease.
So she definitely bought the Tahoes.
Yeah, I mean, her signature is all over them. Of course she bought the tech.
Let's take a look at this, shall we? As someone who has worked around these contracts, okay? Let's see. I'm sorry, it's a what? second favorite. Oh, damn. Dude, if you ever thought your dealership was like bad or unethical, oh my god, the mayor got fucking on this deal. Like, she paid $93,000, 216. Hey Siri, MSRP of a brand new 2023 Chevy Tahoe. 52. Like, dude, she got screwed. She paid double. She paid for 2 Tahoes, got 1. So is she like embezzling money to that guy or the fuck? This is like red flags going off. It's like predatory dealerships to like the max, but it's on a lease term is what's crazy, dude. And you only have leases if it's like immaculate credit or on like a business, obviously.
Her very brilliant boyfriend Kamal had an explanation though.
It's not even her responsibility. Her responsibility is to be a mayor. You got people that stand next to you that's supposed to be handling the business. By the time
it wasn't me.
it's useful.
This is Kamal, a married man who is also Tiffany's boyfriend, chief advisor, and her full-time driver. And you may be familiar with him as the guy that got into a brawl at Tiffany's town hall meeting.
Brawl just the latest drama for Henyard, who also serves as Dalton mayor and is under investigation by the FBI.
With his prestigious resume of running a car wash/party venue that currently owes over $148,000 in back taxes, Tiffany wisely selected him.
That's kind of lit though. Fucking car wash party venue,
to be the
dude.
director of Thornton Township's youth programming with a salary of $108,000.
That still falls on you. You were supposed to train them. You were supposed to watch them. You didn't do that.
She not only knew about it, she told him what type to get.
Is there any chance that she wins today?
I think we're going to win, and our goal is to win with 82% of the vote.
She doesn't have a shot in hell.
What are you looking for to happen today?
Change. It is absolutely disgusting what's happened in this village over the last 4 years.
Because the people of Dalton, they just deserve better.
Who do you think are her allies? Like, why would someone support her at this point?
She take people and she give them the most they've ever made.
But here's the thing: if it's the truth, why are you not going to speak on it? See, that's the thing. If you're really passionate about the truth, I would say it.
We team Tiffany. She's a wonderful mayor.
What do you love about her?
Everything.
You think she's going to win today?
I hope.
Did you guys vote for her the first time around?
No,
I never did.
no.
I
certainly did not.
And what made you leave her campaign?
I was more than just that to Tiffany. I was her daughter's godmother.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you voted against her.
He's out here getting like the fucking inside scoop like it's a telenovela,
I
okay?
live here in Dalton. I flew in from Florida to be here.
What made you do that?
It's the ex-police chief.
Lewis?
It goes deep, dude. It goes super deep.
Oh.
Shame on you.
What's your guys' take on Lewis Lacey?
He's a joke. He's
Yeah. I think Skull left. He was scared.
a shit.
I know.
He's
Literally.
a disgrace.
Folks, last time I was in Dalton, something happened to me and my team that
We're learning about the mayor of, I don't know if it wouldn't be of Illinois, some county of Illinois. Wait, Catherine Smith. I don't know. Okay, listen, a mayor in the Midwest somewhere. Okay, I thought it was Chicago, but I might be wrong. Cause yeah, he said Illinois. Okay, that's the same thing. Yes. Okay, listen, but she literally has been like she spent fucking $93,000 on a $53,000 car. She let like police officers get like $300 worth of or 300 hours worth of overtime. She literally has like her own private like police task force basically that she hires as like private security. She does like a bunch of promo like rap videos. Like she's and then yeah, but no, you know what I was thinking is this is literally fucking because Resi when he's explaining psychic warfare and just like how charisma can go so far. This is literally the most blatant example because there's a bunch of people that he interviews as well that he's like and they're like, yeah, no, she's always good. People are always trying to like keep her down. It's like reminding me so much of Trump and stuff where it's like charisma will get you super far. And it's like, whoa, what has she done like to support the people? It's like, I don't know, she's persecuted. Like people will hella fucking buy into that. Hello, Tro, how are you?
was wrong. Could have stopped me. Last year when I visited Dalton, I tried to find Tiffany for an interview at the local town hall. In doing so, I was absolutely swarmed by Dalton PD, and I had a showdown with 𝕷𝖛𝖊, the former police chief who was built like a potato.
I know who you
Shots fired.
are. Got your information. Get it right.
That sounds like a threat.
Okay, tell me. Have a good day.
Are you gonna get your vehicle? I'll get mine and get yours.
Have a good day.
So today I visited
They're like in a parking lot. Like, why the fuck are they harassing them?
Dalton PD headquarters to look for Lacey to have a friendly conversation. I'm looking for
Okay, the purple suit is so fucking corny. Okay,
old friend 𝕷𝖛𝖊.
He hasn't been employed with the village.
look at his face. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, that guy was a liability, please.
Is 𝕷𝖛𝖊 here? If you guys find him, let him know that I'm interested in beating his ass. All right? Thank you.
Threatening the fucking police chief or former.
Which I know you're not. You find me at Tommy G McGee.
The way that he's like, bro, I don't know. Honestly, I'd be like, is this guy carrying a fucking gun? Why does he have like a purple suit on? It's stupid, okay? Listen.
Officer Lacey, you want to handle this like a real man? I will pay you a week's salary. Any gym in Illinois or Wisconsin, I'll meet you there. Handle it like men. If I lose,
Why do boys always have to fucking throw out like the fight threat?
That's you. If I win, donate to charity. I'm pretty sure you're gonna keep your little butt in the office. If you're not gonna take up a real challenge. I'll expedite this ass whooping straight to you. You tell me where to meet and when, and I'll just say, I hope you have good insurance. Hey, I stopped by to try and say hi to Lewis. I know, but I just gotta follow down leads, you know? Are you feeling good, Tiffany? You feeling confident? Yeah. Okay.
Why is he able to FaceTime the mayor? Like, why is she giving like this level of access to some random journalist, YouTuber, whoever the fuck it is? Like,
all right, I'm gonna hit a few places around Dalton, but make sure to link up today. This is history in the making.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What do you think about the Tahoe expenditures?
So I don't know about that.
What do you think about the first class flights?
You know, personally, what they do, I don't know. I'm here to support.
You don't have any opinion on it?
Yeah, nobody said nothing about fight. See, y'all don't even live here.
So why show up today then? So why? Are you guys on our payroll?
She had to get supported from the south side of Chicago. For sure.
Are you on our payroll?
I'm just here.
You're not gonna die?
is he dumb? They clearly are not on their payroll. She, like, bro, she sold like I'm the persecuted person narrative. Like, a lot of people are gonna fucking buy that, you know?
But what had you coming all the way from the south side and volunteer? In public, unfortunately, you can't. No, I'm telling you what it is, though.
Like, bro, stop harassing like the random fucking people that showed
No, you
up.
won't.
Okay, in solidarity to you. Okay.
No, you won't. You won't do it. I hope 3 pieces of biscuits not gonna be served for lunch. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Sorry. I know he didn't say it to me. I don't know who said it to, but it wasn't me. 10-4, we have a Tiffany Henyard sighting at the Deacon Elementary School. Okay. All units report to there. We'll see you on the scene.
Okay, this is a little bit self-aggrandizing, like the recent problem that people have been harping on about you know, YouTubers having like a increased sense of self-importance on shit. Let's stop harassing the fucking people that live there. Go harass like the higher-ups that are taking advantage of their money, okay? Please.
And Tiffany Henyard.
What is that,
sitting in
Jen?
the car, she's
I literally don't know what that is.
playing games on her phone, or I don't know, maybe writing another verse for another song that she's gonna record, but we're anxiously waiting. Hey Tiffany, good.
Like, bro, is it just like the imposter syndrome? Like, she needed to be having like notoriety for something, whether it's infamy or not. Like,
Anything you want to explain to the voters?
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Let me go talk.
All right, just listen.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that fucking clip of George DeSantos like running across with like the Capitol, and they stopped him and they're like trying to press him about whatever, all the shit that he lied about on his credentials, and he's like, "Stop! Do not film this baby." And then the girl that interviewed him was like, "Where did you get that baby?" He was like, "It was a friend's, dude."
Yeah, we're gonna.
Hold on. Don't push me down, please.
Tiffany, let's mic you up for this.
She was like the hair and makeup team ready to go, like she's about to be on TLC or something, dude. Dude, 8 of you watching, 3 likes on stream. If you feel so inclined to drop a like on stream, it would be immensely appreciated. I know my fucking computer is super out of date, but I appreciate you guys for being here, regardless.
Smart. LBs.
Okay, all right.
She don't do the day-to-day operations. That's why you have a village administrator and
Why does it look like he literally looks like he's ready to go to like an LA podcast, and you're meeting with like a representative of the mayor? That's like actually insane.
senior advisor.
But if you're responsible for running the budget of a town, and the budget's going
You're
astray,
talking about the person that's a lot of the car, right?
Mhm.
So they have to do what? Spend it responsibly, right? Who sees it before?
You paid $93,000 for a fucking $40,000 car. Like,
Well,
there's
she's-
no
the guy
excuse.
that spent it, the accountant, whoever had access,
Bam,
whoever had
bam,
access to
bam, bam. But
A scapegoat? Nah, never that.
if the CPA that's set in place, right, does not report it to the lead, the top, how would you ever know? You running a
That's your
business,
responsibility. You're the fucking mayor.
like real business. This is basically a Fortune 500. You know what I'm saying? You running 2 Fortune 500s, and both of them are in this one. You get what I'm saying? So when you're doing the hiring, it's not you, it's HR.
So if I get understand it correctly, she's not involved in the hiring, she's not involved in the spending.
So what? You're just the puppet? Like, no. That's not gonna fucking fly, bro. You're the responsible party. That's what sucks. So it's your your job to be on top of it. Obviously, you're the fucking mayor.
How's it going? Good, how are you?
She is adorable though. I'm not gonna lie. Like she's an bro. Psychic warfare, charisma can go far.
Good to meet you. How are you?
Hey, guy.
The one, the only Tiffany.
We're talking about the corruption of the mayor of Dalton. I don't know, something Illinois,
And
and how she fucking spent like just misappropriation of funds
Yeah, I'm gonna finish get ready. I'll be back.
Cool.
and lack of accountability to the public.
Perfect. First comment I can say off the bat, she has charisma.
Yeah.
Which I'm not surprised by.
What's your favorite food?
Actually, I love Mexican, but also
Hey, did you
pasta Italian. We got to go and talk to residents. Door knock, what we do normally during campaign season, just to show you guys. And I truly love resident Torture Township.
Bro, come on. That's like, I mean, that's an easy way to like manipulate the people that aren't going to look into it further, right? Maybe people that like aren't inclined to keep up on the news. It's like, well, this bitch showed up on my doorstep. Like the other people, yeah, she do got riz. The other people like don't show up to my door. It's like they're trying to fry the bigger fish. If they're looking for like the overworked, underpaid, like lack of access to education public,
Look who it is. The one that on
you should probably look into why, you know?
How you doing, mama? Up here. Yeah. I said, you fine over here, girl. How are you doing? How you doing? I am well. Tell everybody so the world can understand what it is your super mayor do. She do a whole lot. Okay, she look out for her people. Is she underrated? You know what I'm saying?
I moved from the Chicago area, and in order for
I wonder if anyone's ever done like a video on his credibility. I mean, he has 2.39 million subscribers, But we saw with Tyler Oliveira, okay, that doesn't mean much. But just because I'm like, that could have been cut, that seemed very short, obviously. I'm like, who knows if they actually stated policies, you know?
Or things that we did, it was never in our communities. Since I've been in this township, festivals for every holiday. And I was able to go to the food pantry. And when I looked at my box, I had shrimp, I had chicken, I had a turkey. You know, it was good food. I've never seen anybody work so hard and even after being humiliated. I'm going to the end with it. I'm going to the end.
Why are you so targeted then?
Look at what y'all doing. Y'all are terrorizing the community. Y'all think y'all terrorizing her, but y'all really terrorizing the community with all the things that y'all doing, all the negative things that y'all throwing out there. Y'all are not. So what do I think about the news that's out there? I think a lot of it is false news. I think a lot of it is slander. They hate on us.
Bro, look at her face. She's so happy to have like someone on her side. I'm like,
I think a lot of it is false news.
literally.
A lot of it is.
I know, it's great. I think that was most people's introduction to Tyler Oliveira. Not most people's, because he was already huge, but dude, crazy how he literally took like the W so hard with fucking Red Rivera, and then he's literally been a piece of shit the entire time. It's like,
it's slander. They hate on her. Period. And it's true.
She's been targeted because she's black and she's young and she's female. That's 3 strikes against her.
but it just sucks. That's like the number one point of contention, because it's like you're weaponizing that. You're weaponizing the fact that you're like a young black woman. Like, don't fucking, you know, it's a bad representation when you're like fucking spending, like letting a swarm of police officers like give you private security and get a bunch of overtime. Like,
some of the people we interviewed last time we were here that were speaking against her were also black and female.
Mm-hmm. They got on the bandwagon.
If a leader is going on first-class flights, going to steakhouses, how do you feel about that as a taxpayer?
Why is she supposed to fly coach? Why is she supposed to ride a bus or whatever? Why is she not supposed to have
psychic warfare. Oh, yeah. No, undoubtedly. It's just like, girl, you're already putting yourself in a position where people are going to like assume shit about you. And then you'll see. He's going to break down the budget, I believe. But she did some deplorable stuff with like the budget. So it's like, way to like, you know, affirm a lot of like ignorant people's negative stereotypes about, you know. But yeah, no, it's crazy. She did some crazy stuff, dude. But undoubtedly, she was going to get shit regardless. Regardless, she was like, well, I was going to say like Kamala Harris, but like, Michelle Obama, okay?
Eat steaks. I think every mayor travels.
I think she's doing exactly what she's entitled to do. She's a super bad. I think she goes over budget for the community.
I was starting to wonder if I was being North Korean.
Psychic warfare, because literally it's her charisma. They didn't talk about policy at all, but it's because like she's reaching out to like individuals on a smaller scale. So like Donald Trump doing all this stupid like the power of charisma, dude. The power of charisma. It'll get you fucking very far.
Tiffany, you know where everything is staged and carefully arranged to give you a reality that they want.
But when it's like you haven't looked into the broader like sense of what people have done.
To see what I thought.
And they're nice to you on an individual scale. Of course, you're gonna be like inclined to give them the benefit of the doubt, you know.
Was canvassing every house in the street to ask their opinion, not just a pre-selected resident that appears to have gotten free stuff from Tiffany. This whole experience had me questioning what was real. Was it possible that she was actually really good for the people of Dalton and that she was the victim of a fake news campaign? That's what I had to find out. So if you get reelected, what's something you want to do in your as mayor?
When I get reelected, I'm gonna come in by landslide like Trump did. Just know that. So when I get reelected, I'll be able to really show the residents, those that's been blind, to what it is that I truly vision for the Southland, which is growth, opportunity, businesses.
Tiffany, we're at the infamous ice rink right now.
Mm-hmm.
The ice rink that was claimed to be your personal party spot. Mm-hmm. Is it open to the public? What's going on here?
Yeah, come on. People can tell whatever lies all they want, but this is the ice in the garage. We didn't put the ice down this season because they wouldn't allow Public Works to basically help us with the ice.
So people in the public have been using this ice?
Yeah. Hey, y'all! It's your mayor, Tiffany A. Here, the people's mayor. We here in the village of Dalton, and we about to get our skate on. Remember, when all 5 of them trustees said no, look
Tiffany claims the ice rink was open to the public, but there is no proof of that at all, and her opponents will point out that the only time they saw the rink in use was when Tiffany was throwing private parties there.
The first year we opened it, we put the ice was packed. So it was dope.
But it's used in the summer too to skate?
Yeah, it's open all year round.
I'm getting ready to get out of this seat because that's a bald-faced lie. It was only open when she was having an event there, and she invited the residents to come there to her event.
Anything for Tiffany here, let me just make this crystal clear to everybody. I pay for my own everything. My clothes, my hair, my makeup, my whatever. It comes from Tiffany Here's money, meaning me. I pay them directly.
And she said that the purchases from the beauty supply shop for wigs, they were not wigs for her, but for somebody else.
You're gonna make me laugh. That's untruth.
I love this lady's glasses. She's so like quirky.
So
little knit cap.
She would have stated who she purchased it for.
She's like whatever her thing is that she's advocating for, her little party, or not little. That sounds so like derogatory. But she has her hoodie on, her nails done, and these little quirky glasses and hat. Like a legend.
Anything else that's happening, I couldn't tell you nothing about it because I don't even rock like that. I just told you where I come from. So why do I have to pay any other type of way?
And none of the vehicles you purchased?
No, hell no.
Did you think that was a bad negotiation to pay $50K over asking for it?
I just think that people should tell the truth and stop lying on other people to get out of that situation. I'm not into that.
Another of the accusations that you had the police shoot up a rival.
Shooters. This is comical. I thought it was too many rumors. Why would I do that?
These people have terrorized the residents, went to people.
It's hard though, because like you know how out of hand shit can get with like political rumors. So I'm like, who knows how much of this is rumors? Like, I don't know. Her charisma's working on me. Her psychic warfare, it's working.
There is no media allowed in the school. We're going to set it up so you can see her voting from above, not behind, on the front. Okay?
I know, literally. What's up, Pussy God? Welcome back.
How y'all doing today?
Good. What's going through your mind right now, Tiffany?
I'm excited. I can't wait till this evening's results come through. I am excited for the residents.
You get someone shot up over a Mario. I know, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's where my skepticism is like, bruh. Because when I'm like, that's the thing. When she left that off, I'm like, yeah, that sounds fucking ridiculous. Like, you would need a lot of proof to, you know.
Is there anything in hindsight that you would have done?
There's a lot more insane than federal. It's just, that's a big, barrier of proof or whatever.
Yeah, I would have told one of the trustees. I think that I was blindsided from the go. I came in 2021. When I came in 2021, I was faced with a recall. So you never gave me the opportunity to continue to govern. And I want the opportunity to govern my time. I think the time is now.
If you don't win, what are you going to do?
I might run for something bigger.
Okay, she's kind of got the thing though. She's kind of got that thing. Like her little smirk the entire time. I don't know how it doesn't come off as cocky because she always kind of has like a fucking half smile on her face, but it's very endearing somehow.
All right, so we're just a chaotic scene here at the voting booth. Clamoring the media, sheriffs, citizens trying to vote, a push, a melee at the front, but the super mayor came in, placed her vote. She's confident.
The super mayor is so funny.
I'm excited. A lot of people are coming out. People see that we need change in Dalton. Regardless of the videos and the receipts that's not receipts, people see that there's a cloud over Dalton and the sun.
I wish they would show any kind of like evidence that we could look into because I'm like, all of this could be pretty easily dug into, I felt like, we could either look at like the publicly available like town receipts, or we can look and see like their Facebook group that they've been talking in, because this all could be very well like conspiratorial and overblown.
It's out today because it's gonna be
who knows?
a good day.
With politics, I'm like, after the way things have gone the past handful of years, I'm
Is it
like,
gonna be close?
Not even close. Not nowhere near. Because these people here hate her.
Do the trustees get that paperwork from the CPA?
They do. They own bank accounts.
full baked. Okay, he looks absolutely high as fuck.
That they're not supposed to be on.
Can you prove it?
Oh, sorry, it's cool. It's on the internet. You saw it? You ain't see it?
No, I didn't see
You ain't see the checks they wrote?
what checks.
Oh, you ain't see the checks? Oh, you ain't been watching.
Which checks?
Just checks for stuff that they wrote.
Like what?
Attorneys, other things, stuff for other people.
If the trustees are stealing, why?
I didn't say they were stealing.
I think you just did.
No, I didn't.
You just said they're stealing, they're getting checks.
I said they're on bank accounts.
So with that,
He is high as fuck.
What you mean? Hold on one second.
provide one.
Hello? Mood.
We're gonna see what it is tonight.
Is Tiffany having an election party?
Yeah, we are having a victory moment. That's what we're gonna call it. It's gonna be victory.
I pray that she be gone today because we need somebody who's gonna do right by the communities and the township, who's gonna be honest, who's gonna do the bookkeeping correctly, and who's gonna tell the residents what it really is out here.
We like to give a lot of attention to the national elections, but I think local elections matter just as much, if not more, because that's what makes the decisions on expenditures in your town. It is fascinating to see a local election in a town you probably never heard of get so big.
Do you guys turn up for your local elections? Okay, I always turn up for the big boys, but I don't think I've ever. Actually, I turned up once in my local election because my job incentivized us and had the mayor come bitch us.
He runs a food pantry. You got GA.
Not Dr. Scott's food.
Ironically, they were so eager to have us go vote that they had the mayor of our town come out and fucking bitch about shit, and he's super right wing and silly, but he literally made me go out and vote the opposite direction because he came out to our sales meeting and talked about which way we should vote on each direct issue. I was like, what a turnoff. Let me write down the opposite.
She was a lady that was having a lot of trouble getting funding for her building.
And all the drywall exposed in the video, the building wasn't finished.
Yeah. Oh, so you do know Dr. Scott. So the last time we were here, Tiffany was kind of shutting her down, but now it's absolutely cracking.
I see you guys walking up. Hey, how are you?
This is Dr. Scott. She runs a nonprofit food pantry.
How wholesome. This is crazy. I can't believe anyone can do this. I don't know if it's still going. But this lady runs a fucking free food bank.
Free indeed. A cool community concept in which residents get to pick out their food grocery store style. Last time we had met with her, she was in financial dire straits due to Team Tiffany preventing her from running her business by weaponizing the city licensing process. Here's what was new with her. Good to see you, Dr. Scott.
Good to see you too. Look at you.
I know. I didn't wear my best to go through today.
A lot is going through my mind today. I am thinking about everything that has happened, and we have gotten to this point where we're praying that it'll be a change of power for the village of Dalton so that we can move forward. It's a grocery store, but everything is completely free. The community needs this. As you can see, the line is always around the corner, and it's fresh produce, meats and everything.
How the...
We were
Yeah, exactly. I know. Very, very good. Very amazing lady.
911 program.
She's probably looking on that communism.
Because before we didn't have the repairs done, but now we're able to give out Pampers and wipes and different things.
I'm just glad she got publicized. She got a multi-million-dollar subscriber YouTuber on it. So people actually started donating and
it's all free. It's all free. If you remember the last time that you guys were here, we had just flooded. We needed repairs to be done, and this room was not even done. But here, this is our health and nutrition space, and so we use this space to have health workshops about high blood pressure.
This is so good for the community. Why would someone block it?
I have no idea.
Do you believe she blocked Dr. Scott from functioning within her nonprofit?
Without a shadow of a doubt. And we went and talked with Dr. Scott. And I just felt so bad for her because she had purchased this building. And I think she spent $600,000 or $700,000. And her program was fantastic. And this lady was blocking her with permits. She was blocking her.
in the first video from this, because yeah, this is literally like the sum up of it and like revisiting everything. Or we'll see. I think she doesn't. The rise and fall. Okay, great. Yeah, so she doesn't get reelected, I'm assuming. But in the initial one, he had spent like a good chunk of his video on this lady and her mission, blah blah blah, promoting it. Basically, like every time she'd get something repaired, the city would come back and I forget exactly like what they wanted the space for, but it just wasn't. Yeah, they were spewing like anti-mayor government, anti-super mayor government propaganda. So they're trying to shut her down, bro. They're trying to keep a journalist down, but she could not be kept down, dude.
With inspections. And not only that, the inspectors, the code enforcers were not certified to do any type of inspections at all.
This area here, when we purchased the property, the idea was to open up, a thrift store to give people access to quality items. We have not been able to do that.
How long has this been sitting vacant for?
July.
And you still have to pay property taxes.
Yes.
You still have to pay rent. You still have to pay overhead, insurance.
I still have mortgage.
Like this lady fucking has like actual good in her soul. Like how many like times do you get rejected and fucked over by the city until you're like, it's not that worth it to me to help people.
Insurance, I do partner with other organizations that give me volunteers, but I do have a small team that we have to pay payroll because we still function. We still try to serve the community by having the grocery store available.
Last time I felt like you had a little bit of a weary spirit, but right now you're full of energy and vibrancy. What's the change?
Well, the change is that we're able to help the community more. Thanks to you guys, that video went viral and people did donate and we were able to maintain.
How wholesome. This is literally wholesome content, dude.
We were able to maintain. And so I'm excited.
Well, folks, I think this deserves a good sequel. So we're going to have a part 2 to this fundraiser. I'm going to put $1,000 down. And the people back home, we raised $40,000,
yes,
over $40,000 last time as a community crowdfunding for something good. And you see the mission, how it's expanded, and I think if we can add to that, it's beautiful. So that GoFundMe link will be in the pinned comments. Donate whatever speaks to you, from $5 to $1 million. You got it.
Yeah, and she literally just had like little take one. I'm like, I don't know how she has it in her heart to do that. I'm like, it's not even gonna like look good on her resume. I'm like, that's just out of the goddamn good of her heart, dude. Okay. Oh, we're only 28 minutes in. Sorry, such a pause, Andy. My bad.
I had been calling Tiffany all election day to meet with her, and she proved to be a slippery character. Luckily, locals told me where she was, and I rolled up on her because I was dying to confront her about a couple of lies she had told me to my face. Here's what happened. How's it going out there?
What's up? It's going great. It's going good, actually.
Yeah? What's standing out to you about it?
She looks like a golden fairy. She's like glistening.
Yeah, so far.
What's standing out is that the people loving on me, supporting me, coming out, and basically praying for me. So I love that part.
There's something I gotta ask you about. Last time I talked to you, I asked you about the Tahoes. What did you tell me?
From Vegas to Chicago, I rode around in Tahoe.
Tiffany showed me a sneak peek of a
bass
song she was dropping. And in that song, I heard the lines, from Vegas to Chicago, ride around in Tahoes. After she had just told me she had nothing to do with the Tahoes. So I had to see what the hell was going on. So just to tell the people what's going on, you're about to debut. Is this a sneak peek at a song?
Oh, yeah, definitely. To feed my people, from Vegas to Chicago, rode around in Tahoe.
She literally pulled up with her.
Do you have a song about any of the steakhouses or flights?
Little white boy dancing.
Do you have a song about any of the steakhouses or flights? But you said Keith Freeman bought them, right?
We went over that, but today is about my election. Today I want to talk about my election.
But what the hell is this about my election? What is this?
What is that?
That's your signature, dude.
That someone used. And I told you that.
So someone forged your signature.
They did.
Awkward.
about that, so what you ask them about?
I know.
If you look at me in my face and tell me something, and then someone's like, "Hey, she lied to you," look
I
at the
did
thing.
lie to you. I did lie to you. I did not
So
find it.
Keith Freeman forged your signature.
Yes.
To see if it's possible if Keith Freeman forged
Under the motherfucking bus. Yeah, self-report entirely.
Tiffany's signature, let's compare this signature with other Tiffany signatures that we have. And we have many of them. Here, here, and here. So it's either Tiffany is
Ooh.
adding yet another lie.
Oops, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for our girl, dude.
Pile where Keith Freeman is the best forger that Dalton's ever seen. But this isn't substance, it's on paper.
Hold on. Let's talk about the trustees for the $100,000. They gave to their lawyer just February 11th.
Pivot. That's a fucking pivot.
How they steal it.
They wired the money to him. They're now bank accounts. How are they doing it? Let's talk about Jason House giving the lawyer $108,000 that he signed on a check and he's not on the bank account. That's the real stuff. I put up receipts. Y'all don't talk about that. Y'all
Where are your receipts?
Online.
Where?
Online.
Well, we look for that.
Online.
We found her YouTube channel, Tiff Speaks the Truth. She says she's being
Dude, I got more subs than her. Let's
open
go.
and transparent, but something odd is
I have
happening.
more subs than the fucking mayor.
1, there are no real receipts. 2, the comments are turned off, which is odd for someone trying to be transparent. But 3,
Yeah, no, this is the he was doing like a follow-up because she was up for re-election. So he went back to Dalton and was went to go like re-interview, kind of like inquire further. He also found some further like evidence to press her on because he found that she had signed the evidence for the lease the lease for the fucking Tahoes, the Vegas to Chicago.
we did
Right around in
notice a sync
Yeah.
preview to her music video to feed the people. Check this out.
This is crazy.
Pretty cool, right? But no receipts. So the search for Tiffany's truth continues. The wigs, the hairdresser. That was your hairdresser that bought the wigs, not Keith Freeman.
See the stuff you're talking about. What else?
I went and looked back at the receipts.
What else? What else?
Folks, Tiffany's
She's confident.
own personal stylist bought these wigs for her after she got elected. This is footage of them together. And here are pictures from the mannequins of the store in which the wigs were bought and Tiffany wearing them on her head. How much more blatant of a lie can you make? And my question is this, Tiffany, if you assigned this money and there's nothing wrong about this, why hide it? Why not just own it and say, yeah, those are my wigs? But it's just another example of the pathological manner in which Tiffany lies and operates.
Let's talk about some of the stuff that I put out that y'all not talking about. Such as the money that I just spoke of. You're gonna mention that. What about the money that we do have? We got $2.4 million in an MLT fund. Why? But we broke, right? So have money coming up missing to pay your lawyer, but you're not taking care of the residents. You're not doing the sidewalks, the streets, the alleys. But we got $2.4.
We're asking you. This is going like after Vino and her like, where are the fucking beds for your kids? Dude, this is a derail. I had like 2 more videos we were gonna watch, but I'm gonna pull up the George DeSantis interview after this with starts with a Z. I forget what her name is. But she did a hilarious interview, dude. Because you guys know George DeSantis, right? He was like the fucking gay conservative guy who like Florida loved, okay? But then it turns out he lied on like a fucking I don't know how to pronounce it. Ziwi? Dude, she is fucking hilarious. Every time she drops, it's like, yeah. Dude, oh my god, I love the George DeSantis interview. So funny. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but just that part where he's like, it was my friend's baby.
But we're not doing it. And when I say we're not me, the board of trustees, because they control the purse.
Like everyone just targeting you. You're the best man that's ever happened. People are just targeting you for no reason at all.
Yes.
They're trying to keep a journalist down. Dude, this is me. This isn't. Just kidding. This is me every time, like, no.
But we're not.
When people criticize me on the internet.
And when I say we, not me, the board of trustees, because they control the purse.
Like everyone just targeting you. You're the best man that's ever happened. People are just targeting
People are just targeting you
for no reason at all.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's a civil corruption charge.
It's just civil corruption.
Just
I'm gonna start using that.
Keith Freeman forged her signature.
Tiffany is a compulsive liar.
Her next thing, she said that
Welcome to politics,
purchases
baby.
from the beauty supply shop for wigs, they were not wigs for her, but for somebody else.
If that was so, she would have stated who she purchased it for and gave the receipts. But I do know that her hairstylist was on Dalton payroll.
You know the signature. Is that the title lease?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm just amazed that a human being can lie like that.
I'm sorry, but
She really said that's not her signature.
It's right here. The culture of her campaign seems untrustworthy in the way they conduct themselves. If you are speaking the truth, you say it with your chest. You say it with your arms open. You're ready to be vindicated. You're ready to share your story. Her campaign workers look.
Well, that's also a flawed argument because when has a campaign ever been open, honest, and transparent?
Vindicated. You're ready to share your story. Her campaign workers looked like they were paid cigarettes to show up. Like, what is?
Okay, see, then it's like you make some good points, but then it's like hard to like side with you 100% because you just made something that's hard to back up and.
To share your story. Her campaign workers looked like they were paid cigarettes to show up. Like, what is? So this is the campaign office for Jason House. How are you guys?
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
So I just had a little face-off with Tiffany.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I asked her about the Tahoes again. She lied about the Tahoes again, and I took out the receipt with her signature. And she said she said Keith Freeman forged the signature. So it's, to me, I'm not used to dealing with people that can look you straight in the eyes and lie like that. So it's unsettling to me.
I'm gonna like fucking sound clip that. Literally, this is people getting into commentary.
Dealing with people that can look you straight and forge the signature. So it's, to me, I'm not used to dealing with people that can look you straight in the eyes and lie like that. So it's
iconic.
To me, I'm not used to dealing with people that can look you straight in the eyes and lie like that. So it's unsettling to me to deal with a person like that.
We knew we needed to do something when she won the election.
The Henyard camp has not invited us all day to anything. We just have popped up and seen her. But I'm interested to see, we have 30 minutes before the polling closes and her future is decided. And we're pulling up just by the ice rink to see if we can get eyes on her campaign. It's about 2 minutes from her rivals, so we're making a little spy mission to see what happens. Both candidates said that they were going to win the election by a landslide, and both of them were hosting election parties. So I put a cameraman in each camp, and this was the difference between Camp House and Camp Henyard.
What's on your mind right now? 88%. That never happens in a primary election.
What's on my mind right now is the future adult. People have been wanting this from maybe about a good 3.5 years.
See, everybody to come together and do this because it seemed like it was impossible.
We love seeing people just like rallying together for shit that matters though. Like a whole ass community. That's hard to like rally. I don't know. Maybe it's different in the Midwest, but out here.
Clear she was going to get crushed. I learned that Tiffany was going to no-show her election party, so I decided to tell the people gathered there the news. We got word that Tiffany isn't really showing up today, folks. So I think this might be it. It's been a good run for Dalton, but I think it's come to an end. It's been a landslide victory in the House faction. It's a packed parking lot, and it's kind of the opposite of this vibe. So peace. Have a good day. I guess I think this thing has fallen flat, and to me what it goes to show is that the truth matters, representing your people well matters, and when you don't do it, the people have something to say about it. And so we were living in two different worlds, and we found out today which one the people want.
Dear bro. Thanks, Pezzy God. Pezzy God sent us a fucking... Sorry. Me always trying to get into my... What did I send it? Okay, right. There we go. Great. Thanks, Pezzy God. Look at this video he sent us. They sent us. I don't know. I never know. There's some chatters that I just don't know. Fight breaks out when Dalton, Illinois Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend attacked an activist who insulted her at a community meeting. Breaking news, Dalton Mayor. Bro, this is crazy. Imagine. This instant. Look at him. Look at that guy. What the fuck? Is that the guy? Or the boyfriend? That is crazy, dude. Insane. Wild. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that alone was like fucking enough to, you know, make people hopefully a little like reevaluate a little bit. Fuck. Or where we.
Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Right at the end. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. That's a good that's a good segue. Chadman. What do you guys know about Chadman? My knowledge is honestly limited, but this seemed like a long enough video that we could get potentially enough context to pick up on it. I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Okay. Listen.
Within the annals of internet law, there are a few individuals who have been
And this is a Noah Armstrong video.
branded with the title of menace. But the individual that's the subject of today's video has more than lived up to that title. It's not exactly a secret that when compared to real life, the internet has a far higher tolerance for behaviour that would otherwise be deemed offensive or inappropriate. So for someone to not only be condemned, but blacklisted from a majority of the internet for artwork they created, it must be a uniquely disturbing case of either taking a joke way too far.
Chadman's the guy that fucking drew the art of like Keemstar's kid, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's been in like the recommended bubble. Is it old? Is it played out? I have one more we could watch too. It's okay. Sorry. This is fair. I'm missing myself the two links. That's cute. Okay, bear with me. I'm gonna let this play while I gather the other one. Okay.
Within the annals of internet law, there are a few individuals who have been branded with the title of menace. But the individual that's the subject of today's video has more than lived up to that title. It's not exactly a secret that when compared to real life, the internet has a far higher tolerance for behaviour that would otherwise be deemed offensive or inappropriate. So for someone to not only be condemned, but blacklisted from a majority of the internet for artwork they created, it must be a uniquely disturbing case of either taking a joke way too far, or an instance of when one's darkest and most depraved desires can no longer be contained in the rotting annals of their mind and spill forth into the world. Meet Shaddai Prajan, aka
Lol. I was gonna watch this earlier, but I was like, let me watch it on stream. But good to know. Thank you for the pro tip. I hate that when I want to like watch someone stream, but they're watching like a fucking super boring video. This one seems super funny and super relevant, so this one will be hopefully a little more entertaining. I know. The Noel and Cody songs are low right now, but
Business boot camps need to die. I know that's the title of the video, but I think it's important to say it twice. I might say it many times through this.
no, it says I think we gotta relax. It's a video title.
In case you aren't familiar, a business boot camp, according to Google, is a short, intensive training program designed to equip individuals with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in the business world. And how that usually plays out is a bunch of guys just pay to get yelled at.
You don't fucking deserve to be here. Fucking quit.
Yes, he does. He paid 20 grand.
Mine's okay, but I might not be the right person to ask.
Want to be a better
I'm like, it very well could be my stream though.
man?
Who knows?
I want to be a better husband. I want to be a better father. I want to be a better you whiny piece of shit.
It's like for the people that never played sports in high school.
This isn't even the main focus of this video, but goddamn. I forgot how like nightmarish and insane these things are. I can't believe people pay for this. If I paid 20 grand and I'm holding a sledgehammer and a guy calls me a piece of shit, what is stopping me from hitting him in the head? Really nothing. It's not a boxing class. So I got a good chance of taking him out. Hey everyone, I want to interrupt this video real quick to let you know I'm going back on tour.
Good show. Okay.
None of you deserve to be here. Back. You better move with a purpose. Belly. You were raised. You will quit when shit gets hard. Quit now.
This is breathing, it's his mindset. He keeps stopping and keeps putting it down instead of just pushing through your thoughts. Use the pain as an adrenaline.
Something else I never understood about these is the instructors are clearly like, I don't know, former Navy SEALs, or at least that's how they put on. You know, the training feels very war-oriented. And unless they're going to go do that, if this is all to like, I don't know, like give your wife compliments
Hold
more
on.
and be mentally
Quick
stronger in the
derail.
office, you're kind of, haven't you kind of,
Quick derail. Hold on. Hold on. My computer is thinking about it. Great, hold on. Yeah, honestly, I'm like, yeah, no, that whole situation, I'm like, it's funny to see. Yeah, no, I honestly shouldn't even speak on that. I just have a hard time like criticizing stuff like that because it's like that was almost exactly my first age gap relationship. Not even first age gap, but first relationship. So it's what can you do? Forget regret. Okay. If I were my other account, where would it be? It'd be right there. Cool. All right. Wish me luck. God. Let me crack this first so I don't get shit. Here we go. Yeah, dude, yeah, that shit was legendary. It was a time and place for sure.
What?
Yo, Zip Zap left? What's up?
Oh, Zip Zap is horrified at Kinetic Tell.
Running, typical.
So confusing. Why are you? Wait. So did the liver thing happen? Yes or no? Confusing.
Yeah, something happened relating to it, but not heartburn.
They're saying that that's what's behind the screenshot. They're saying, so what you're saying right now is what they censored out. What they're saying it is a lie. So what they have to do is they have to post.
They said they want my opinion because someone's lying about huffing something.
Right?
Yeah. But I'm not currently going to post a screenshot of that.
Do they need to post it?
It's the Cup group chat. It's under an NDA starting as of right now. So
they're lying, but you don't want.
But we cannot present evidence.
Don't worry, Jim. You won't have to white woman wrangle. I swear.
Everyone involved is so fishy. Dude, I'm cleaning, dude.
So-
My opinion of Unseen has gone down.
So who's like Kanye maxing? Who's huffing?
What is the computer duster thing? What is happening?
Okay, look, air duster. So why are you doing air duster in the fucking like Galaxy Gas age? I was like 20 doing air duster before Galaxy Gas. If I had access to Galaxy Gas back in the day, I would not have been doing duster, nigga. You have access to the flavor shit. I was out here going fucking.
Hold on.
You're super funny.
3 bars.
Is this bitch live right now?
Yeah.
She is.
Oh my fucking god.
Kinetic Kel's live?
Yeah. I got invited there for the record. That's fucking funny, dude. No. That shit was fucking funny though. Fucking, I think someone was just trying to like ramp up the calamity of the call, so they were like inviting in as many people as possible. When they were probably trying to have like a serious conversation, but
I lost it, man. Like, it shouldn't take this.
Here we go. Oops, sorry. Let me share my screen again. That shit was funny.
Too much motivation to just get back in Excel, you know, or answer emails. So something, I don't know. I don't know
True.
the people in these programs, but
True. We literally do have like a once a month sales meeting where we like rah cougars, basically, more or less, and it's like exactly that. Do we need this much hype to go do what we need to do throughout the
that
day?
assumption. These
And Jem, yeah, I was about to present that argument. That was so funny, dude. The way they all panicked. I'm like,
just don't coincide for me.
oh my god, 7 viewers started 77 minutes ago. Oh my god. Angel numbers, but also now's a great time to show. If you feel so inclined, feel free to join my server. And also my Streamlabs donation link is below. I'm going to turn on my talk to speech this week, I believe. That's the goal. I should just right now, honestly. I had some funny dono sounds, but I'm like, I feel like that's going to be like a recipe for disaster, you know? Like putting on my my talk to text donos.
This guy talks to like, this is how.
I've gotten some deplorable donos. Someone will donate like $3 and say like the worst stuff.
I feel like this is how either older siblings or a parent, after they've like abused you and it's gone too far, this is when they switch over and become your friend. You're sitting there bleeding out of your nostrils and your uncle goes, hey, look, it's just math homework, okay? Use the pain, use the ringing in your head to focus on what's 6 times 7. What is it? Get fucking past!
I have no idea. I got fucking messaged by 𝕷𝖛𝖊 saying someone's huffing duster or keyboard cleaner or something and lying about it, and they wanted my opinion on it, which I knew they didn't. I was curious enough to indulge my curiosity. I was curious enough to indulge.
If you pay
The hot commentary you come
20
forward
grand to
with.
be a part of this, I don't even know if you have any anger in your body. You've got to be feeling so badly about yourself that you are paying 20 grand to be yelled at, you know?
Guys, I just got some good fucking news. Jem is down to do West Side Tyler stuff on Tuesday. Yes, fuck yes. I'd be so down, Jem.
Because it ain't even like a fetish thing. These guys seem broken mentally before they get there. Get the fucking rock off the ground! Let's go!
We got you. Move forward. Move forward. I am.
God, this is so funny. Why does he look like that when he's running? He looks like he's using all of his fucking brute and strength, dude. What was that at the end? That was kind of endearing. There. It's okay. Don't you
What's
worry.
crazy about that clip is the dude pushing probably just needed this part. You know? That's all he needed really was this.
Oh my god. It's 𝕷𝖛𝖊.
You know? That's all he needed really was
See?
this. Just a soft embrace and a little bit of guidance. You don't have to do all that other stuff. But anyway, these business boot camps to me are like, I don't know, they're like an inverse ayahuasca treatment. You know, some people, they save up money, they go to a faraway place to lock themselves in a dark room and think a lot. And this feels like the dead opposite of that, where it's just constant stress for 72 hours and then maybe the peace comes afterwards. All that to say, if you got 20 grand to blow on a program like this, I think you're probably doing all right. Matter of fact,
Or you're really not. And look, it's like your last ditch effort, right?
I think a lot of us have family members that, if they knew they could even get a slice of 18 grand to scream at people and call them a piece of shit, they'd be there. And if we're going to talk about, you know, crazy business boot camps, you have to acknowledge one of the 4 horsemen of this. is Andy Elliott. It's the bald guy with the tiny shirt.
I wonder if Zoe went this
Like
video.
screaming at people.
Because, oh my fucking god. We did my job literally did like a class with this guy, Andy Elliott. I hope she answers. By the way, when you call Zoe, it's really like. So we thought this guy was so hot. Exposed. He's fucking funny though. He's a spurg. He's a roid rage fucking
He also got in a little bit of legal trouble, but I would say
bribery. It's so funny because our managers teach us how to like bamboozle people and like sell the dream or whatever. And then this guy literally sold them the fucking dream, and we took like a whole expensive ass class with him where we had to watch like daily vitamin videos and like it was so corny. It was the most corny advice. He literally gave us the advice like when you first meet your customer, you gotta like say their name like 4 times. Like yeah, he does look like Dollar Tree Vin Diesel, dude. He literally like say their name 4 times. Like, oh, what's up, Jim? You're here to get a house today, Jim? Well, it's very nice to meet you, Jim. How do you have a seat, Jim? Like, brother. That never comes off well. It comes off like dating coach advice. I'm dead serious.
in my mind, business boot camps were dead. I didn't think anyone was really doing these anymore.
That's the funniest part. It's like we cut cost at every fucking corner, except Andy Elliott. Okay,
But I was wrong.
he sold them up the river with his program, and that's gonna like increase his team's productivity. He can bamboozle the bamboozlers, which is impressive. I will. Before door knocking. Oh, I'd rather kill myself. All the fucking pyramid scheme girlies.
The moment I saw this, I knew this guy does solar sales. Door-to-door solar salesmen
That sounds tough, dude.
are the last of a dying breed. These guys are the last pillar standing of bum, bum, bum. Good afternoon. Give me your fucking money. This is the last we have of the Silk Road. In a time where people had to walk around with, a cart full of gold rings and pots and pans, these guys would have done extremely well. Frankly, they were born in the wrong generation because the type of motivation these guys have, you needed that to march 200 miles to sell a scarf. It's not fair to these guys that they've been born in a society where potential customers all live next to each other. Like when we see a neighborhood, these guys just smell blood, and they can't help it. They're like dragonflies. They just see a front door and they blink, and they're already installing the solar panels. They have no recollection of even selling the product.
Dude, I was so grossed out. I heard my manager talking to a fucking sales rep or whatever the other day about how they got so lucky because so many of their employees are like, he's like, what's the word? We have a lot of COVID babies, so they're really dedicated, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm sorry? So, yeah, I left my job for a couple of months, but I ended up going back, and I was like, I worked there for like 5 years at this point, and we all end up being there for 15 years, so, it's gross to be like, oh yeah, you're easily like manipulated. Right, sure, it's not as easy as that. I wish it was. I'm an acquired taste, okay?
Also, door-to-doors.
I'm too quirk chungus, okay?
Salesmen are unique, especially if they're from Utah. And it's not fair what they do there. In Utah, a lot of former or current Mormons end up selling solar panels, and that's just fucked up to do to the people living there. As a company, we're drafting guys that were like in the favelas in Brazil selling God. You're going to draft those guys to sell a soccer mom on the idea of owning the sun for 10 grand. Hey, for 10 grand and a nominal maintenance fee, you can own the sun. It's not fair. They're going to win every time. It's a cakewalk compared to what they used to do. That's a little bit like sending NBA players to a basketball league in the Philippines. It's just, it's not right. It's funny. But I digress. Let me let this guy continue. I always wonder when I see these, when does the regret hit? At what exercise or at what point in time do you start to feel like a hostage? You notice how a lot of these guys are really like kind of jacked too. This is the scariest group of people.
I know, they're all like raged up, like just wanting to accomplish more, dude. That's fucking.
To train.
The male pattern baldness, it kind of almost runs in my family. It's not the steroids. It's not bad at all.
For door-to-door sales, they're punching that freaking door open. It's borderline dangerous to fire up this many dudes with this type of bone density to do door-to-door sales. You know, most of us, I think, if we're doing door-to-door sales, we give it in like a, excuse me, these guys are gonna like just walk into the door and.
That reminds me of like Hank the Pigeon from the Wonder Years, dude.
That guy doesn't want to be there. He got the NASCAR shirt on. He's like, hey, look, I thought this was church, man. I walked into the wrong building. I don't know about you, but whenever I see testimony from these business boot camps, they feel the same as someone like finding.
Jem, yeah, last night Zoe was showing me fucking a video from a retired porn star, that just gave up porn like a year ago. But she went on like that conservative grifters like podcast and was like talking about her regret and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I take this about as seriously as like your manager promising to do better and coming to his waist. It's like, okay, bruh. A year ago is like not that long to totally repent and like, okay, glad Jesus has made you feel vindicated. But shut up. Don't go like on a conservative podcast to grip. Be gone. True. Very true.
Testimony from these business boot camps, they feel the same as someone like finding God after a traumatic situation.
Yeah. Sometimes when my streams go out and stuff and my Wi-Fi's down and I have like two chatters, I think it's literally either like my mod, like it's either Void and Jem and Candace. She stay here, dude.
Talking about what they've learned from business seminars, but it kind of has that same vein, like someone recovering from something
Business seminars sound like a nightmare, dude. That sounds like
taken advantage of, and then they're looking at the camera going, Grant
I need to find this other video. Grant Cardone has been spamming my email. I blocked him like 3 times,
The
dude.
important thing to highlight is a good business boot camp will teach you a couple things, you know, besides diamond push-ups, or how to hold your breath underwater, or how to hold a sledgehammer on the beach. The biggest thing
You don't fucking deserve to be here, you piece of
in a business boot camp will teach you very well is how to avoid the word no.
Do you see the sign?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not listening. We're
If you can learn that. Hi, Sport. How are you?
just doing our projects. It's really important.
We're learning how to avoid the word no.
She came out and immediately tried to take control, and immediately I broke her state and her preoccupation by saying, hey, this is really important. I got to talk to you. You saw her demeanor go from here all the way down here. Got completely disarmed because I said some very specific words in the tone that I used. And
Yeah, you're implicating that you have something like really. You too.
I love how he talks about this person in their home like they're a dog. Hey, hey, hey. Sit. Good girl. And I see the customer is getting ready to attack me, right? I entered her home. Her teeth are gnarling. She wants to attack me. I subdue her. I use strong language, strong commands. Hey,
down, girl.
This is important. Now she's listening. Now she wants to hear my pitch. So we want to use strong language.
Hi, this other video.
Hey, bitch, I'm in your house. Now I want to tell you how much you can save with 10 by 10 solar panel.
this is really important. I got to talk to you. You saw her get all frustrated to immediately listening and calm down her demeanor because now it's very important that she has to talk to me. Always try to use that word track if you can.
And maybe we would hate to admit it, but he's right. If someone just stopped you in the middle of the thing, like, hey, I got to talk to you, it's important. I mean, I would personally be dumb enough to go, oh, is he wrong? Maybe not. But is it cool? No. You know, it's not polite to use Jedi mind tricks on people. You're going about your day and you're going home, and then someone bangs on your door and they go, hey, this is important. I need to talk to you. Yeah. That's going to catch you off guard. Also pretty great. He goes, I'm not soliciting. And all the comments called him out like, yeah, you say not soliciting, and you go on to solicit, which is great. Business boot camp's got to go.
And the legal.
It's got to go.
Yeah, door to door is like the biggest uphill battle. I don't think anyone would volunteer for that life.
Ones we keep those. To me, it's clear that a lot of these business guys and like the business content, it's run out of shit to say. Gary Vee posted a clip the other day telling some young guys to steal.
Yeah, I heard Resi raging today about that. Oh yeah, the stream quality. It's not like that part isn't YouTube's fault. It's because I have a fucking decade-old computer. Sorry.
Sell it on
Sorry.
Marketplace and disregard the opinions that others may have of you.
Hey, big bro, grab this, go on the bus, sit on the bus like this, everybody's gonna look at you, yeah, keep laughing, come home, take a picture, post it on Facebook Marketplace, $15, something like, yo, I'll take a table, ding dong, yo, hold up, here you go. So,
if I could use a big word, I think the advice is contrived. I get the point he's trying to make, sometimes you gotta work hard for a little bit of reward, you gotta work hard towards a goal that you want to accomplish in life. I think it's a pretty stupid example, except if you stole one of the hand chairs from Planet Fitness, that's a good one. That's the only situation where I think Gary's advice to steal furniture applies, because I think that chair, you probably get a good amount of money for the Planet Fitness hand. But other than that, I think it's pretty dumb advice. Business content has, I think, fucked up people beyond repair. I think it kind of puts people in a weird state where then they just kind of start spitting out weird dogma.
Why do you work out with your holding time? You gotta tell time. You gotta track everything you do. I can't live more than an hour. So. Why is time important? Because rich people buy time, poor people waste time.
Fairly obvious, stupid. Why else would I wear a watch? Now, obviously, you don't need a watch.
So stupid, dude.
You gotta get out of the gym by 4. You can do that with the Casio. You can do that with your iPhone. But I'm probably saying that because I'm poor and I waste time.
Poor people go to the gym. They have all the time in the world. They drive to the gym. They get trapped. They have to park their car, talk to a lot of people, get distracted, get back in their car, drive back to their office.
That's insane. Poor people do not have all the time in the world. What the hell are you talking about, man? Maybe if you're unemployed, you got time to kill. But if you're below, the average salary, I would wager that you probably don't have a ton of time or motivation to be in the gym. I think going to the gym is a luxury.
True.
Because if you're working your ass off and life is hard, why the fuck are you gonna want to do some push-ups? Let this be a lesson to you, people with friends at the gym. You're poor and you're wasting your time. What a cool guy. Hey, you know something I think about? If our economy were to actually collapse, if our capitalist system
Yeah, if something crazy like that were to happen.
Actually fell to pieces, and we had to go back to the old world, maybe trading or bartering. Solar salesmen would probably kill it.
Petsy God. In my defense, it's not a McDonald's microphone. Okay, I can speak up a little. You want to know what I have? Do you want to know the truth? Okay, well, the tea is, no, I don't even know if you can see it yet. The tea is that both of my computers are still too old to get OBS, so I'm literally just using like a browser version of it. So we're working with what we have, and this is tied to the ceiling fan, if you couldn't tell. Literally tied a garage fan microphone to the ceiling, so that's cute. That's cute. We're doing our best, okay? Oops, where were we? Were we at the end? I don't know. Yeah. Exactly.
Language, strong commands. Hey, this is important.
You know, we're doing our best. We're doing our best. It's kind of
now she wants to hear my pitch. So we want.
It's kind of iconic. I'm not gonna lie. My roommate came in and was like, "Your room looks like more and more like a streaming equipment." Well, I don't fucking buy from Temu because Temu uses child labor. And I care about ethical consumption. This GarageBand mic, although it sounds like dog shit, isn't made from, it might have been made from child labor, but it's from like a decade ago. So I'm not gonna contribute to the problem, okay? I know we live in a capitalist society, but we can be ethical consumers, okay? Listen, these are the important things we have to care about. No matter what, dude. No matter what. It's true. I know everyone's always like, order shit on Amazon, on like shit. I'm like, no. I will buy ethically sourced stuff when I can. Until then, I will buy secondhand. So fucked. So fucked. But no, oh my god, we could set up my soundboard right now. I have an idea. It's literally like, hey, hello Brandon, how are you? So on the stupid like stream when Augie and Aiden were like watching me and Zoe out and about, and Augie was like, these little girls are owning you. I was like thinking of like clipping that and like using that as like my dono sound. Or when Zoe was like, what a little butthole, like talking about Aiden. Just sitting at home like stupid little, you know, that shit would be funny. But maybe not. Okay, yeah, no, Pezzy saw that one, so we need to find alternatives. Right now, let's go. Come on. Hang tight, yeah. Everything is very boring right now. I'm like, what's some content that I can put you onto right now? We'll watch another fucking Channel 5 video, like we were last night, dude. What up, bro? Make sure to join the Discord or donate if you feel so inclined. We're fucking growing every day, too. Feel free to drop a like on stream. A great way to support. I know time is a valuable resource. I appreciate you guys spending some of yours with me today. Okay, listen. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was gonna watch I'm interested. I'm probably gonna watch that after I hop off. I was gonna watch the Aftermath of Chadman video, but I know. She messaged that from my Discord the other day when we were hanging out, and I was like, Zoe, why didn't you? We made you a Discord. Come on, you could have done it there. Dude, I've been pulled into like 3. No, he didn't. He actually got falsely accused and beat the allegations, and yeah. Ooh, I'm hella down. Brandon Buckingham seems dope. But yeah, obviously like my computer like stream. But you know what I was thinking? I'm like, I wonder if I could, since I can dual stream, I should probably test this out right now while we're here, okay? Because I wonder, since I'm doing this on a browser, right? I bet I could theoretically do dual cam and show the screen from that one and show my camera from my phone. Maybe, knock on wood. Let me log in. Hope everyone's day has been fucking stellar, dude. Hi, Electric, how are you? My night, my man. I'm seeing if I can potentially dual screen with my camera on my phone and share the screen on this one. Damn, too long. That sounds like too long. Great. Sorry, verifying. Sorry. Bear with me. Bear with me. Sorry, I'm like trying to close on my tabs real quick. Hang tight, hang tight. Sorry. But like, mm, how do I do this? Sorry. I'm trying to see if I can. Is this possible? I don't know. What if I added a friend? Sorry. I'm like, hang tight, hang tight. Yes. Sorry. Good idea. Juggalo. Sorry. Dead air. Fucking dead air, thank you. 2023? 2022? Damn, he's been going for a while, huh? Let's start with 2021. Duh. Sorry. I know, I'm sorry.
And play.
It's the Buckingham Show.
It's your boy, Brandy B. Money. We're out here at the Gathering of the Juggalos trying to get down with the Juggalo culture. The fans out there. Motherfucker!
Whoop, fucking whoop.
Whoop whoop, we're at the motherfucking Gathering of the Juggalos.
Whoop whoop, fam. If we don't take care of each other, who's gonna take care of us? Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop! I'm gonna be whooping up and down the block when I get home, man. It's contagious.
Whoop whoop to the day we die. Much clown love for the family till we dead in the dead. Yeah. But Juggalos never die. We will never be in the dirt.
Immortal.
It is abysmal, I'm sorry. Wait, is this better? I don't know. I don't know if that's better. Okay, maybe that's too high. It's probably too high. Quality. Oh my god, stop, don't say that. Stop, don't say that. I didn't know it was showing on screen. Oh my god, that's so bad. That's so bad. That's not a Venom stream. Stop, don't ever fucking put that on me. Don't ever fucking put that on me. Okay, stop. We're almost done. Sorry, I put the quality up too high. Quality. Jesus. Okay. Okay, for quality, we're gonna do. What's a Lego quality that I can actually play that? 720? Is that fine? I'm so sorry. It's abysmal. Not a denim stream. It's the worst thing that could be.
If you're not, then what are you doing? You know?
Juggalo love right here. Ain't number family love. My whooper is completely fucked and broken. They call it the clown drip stage because your nuts are.
The what, brother?
My whooper completely fucked and broken. They call it the clown drip stage because your nuts are literally sopping, seeping, and soaking with fucking all types of liquids. It's terrible.
What does whoop whoop mean?
Everything. It means hi, it means bye, it means I'm the shit, you're the shit. We all here doing the shit. Whoop whoop.
There's a lot of whippets here at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
There's a lot of whippets. That's my favorite. Laughing gas, get it, man. At the Gathering.
Disavow.
2021.
Is it whippet time?
Sorry. I'm like, I feel like letting it buffer won't help.
It's a.
Is it because the quality maybe. I feel like I tried to up the quality so that it would be like a little bit better, but I'm not like an expert. What should I put it in? Because it was here before, and everyone was like, "This is what TV looked like in 1904." I put it like here, maybe, like 2 down.
It's about whip it time, man.
Oh shit! Oh, it's a biggie. Fuck. What again?
I'm so sorry. That's really bad. My Wi-Fi's good too. Quality maybe just like 240.
Fucked up tonight at the gathering of the Juggalos.
You make whippets look fun.
They're fun, dude. They're fucking fun.
Are you sure? What about like TwitchCon or VidCon?
You only live once, so like do whippets, man.
No, that's like the worst mentality. You only live once, so preserve your mind and your body.
And drive. Do whippets and drive. It feels like rolling a roller coaster, man.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Damn, you know, you can call me a lot of things, but the denims thing, that hurt. That hurt. I think his song's retarded, for the record.
Shit, man. They don't call him hippie crack for nothing.
I have never seen so many whippets in my life. They're everywhere. Like, I could probably build.
Disavow, disavow. That is not my mom spouting that misinformation, okay? Listen.
A mini house out of just the containers laying around on the ground here. Oh yeah, that's where it's at. Woo!
I got something to cheer up, Jack.
Girl, stop. Like, but it's true.
What are you guys all about? I hope you answer what we're all about.
I'm all about getting head and fingering sluts. I'm gonna fuck your girl. Remember that. Show me your butthole.
Hey, show us your butt.
Okay.
Oh, yo, show us your butthole. Please, hey, please show us your butthole.
Weak. Are there some gorgeous juggalettes out here?
I got one taking the shit right now. Wait till you see.
Porta potty smell good, I gotta say.
Hey man, ain't nothing like the fresh smell of bowl. I mean, everybody shits.
That is true.
We all got to shit.
What does it mean to be a juggalo? Well, I would show you the 2 liter in my butt cheeks, but it took me a really long time to get it all the way up there. So
If you see a guy
Why are all these people like deplorable?
with a 2 liter in his butt cheeks,
But isn't a whippet just oxygen like deprivation in general?
Bar's a juggalo.
what does it mean to be a juggalo?
Nothing but family love.
You'll find your family here.
It's about family.
Family, interaction.
It just means family.
Family, man. It's all family. Family, man.
Oh man, just family.
Just the family. I'm here for them.
Family love.
The family.
I've been listening to Juggalo for about like 4 years. I haven't got much meaning out of it.
Freedom, bro. Freedom.
2 types of
Hey, have you got your
experiences.
mask on?
Nah, fuck it.
Okay. Oh, we were family.
All day, I love you. Fuck off.
You need these pants right now, dog? I got you, no problem. To them juggalettes, if you need some dick, I got it. It don't look like it's much, but guaranteed, that motherfucker put in
Juggalettes.
some work. I don't give a fuck.
Go back real quick. That's holy. I know that brother's hydrated. And that's what family does for family.
Hell, it's like family, you know?
That's real.
I grew up being
Damn.
made fun of most of my life.
Harm reduction. You and Jem are of the same vein.
So having people around that accept me for me is a big thing.
All about family. It seems like a lot of us have maybe missed something, along the way. Maybe like some part of our family was, I don't know, misconstrued. Maybe we didn't have a mom or dad, or maybe we grew up in some hard scenes like the ghetto. Like legitimately, some of us are legitimately, like crazy.
Oh, the freedom. As a woman to be able to walk around with your tits out.
It's like randomly.
Attacked. Or have somebody grope you or say cruel things. I mean, if ever there would be a place you'd think women wouldn't be safe around a bunch of ruffians and whatever, but these people are not ruffians. They just simply don't put up with mainstream fuck shit.
Literally, this is me like fucking taking, bro, I took like my ex that had never been around any kind of scene to When We Were Young Fest, and he was like, oh my god, you'd think they're so mean. I'm like,
And that
People just like don't talk to other
includes
people.
acceptance of rape culture. It's not on here.
I'm a
Local legend. I
Okay,
love that.
try.
A reoccurring character.
fuck it. There's a big fat smelly ass farm llama.
A lot of butt sex. It's terrible. Very raw. You gotta spit on it sometimes. This asshole here never spits on it, so there's a lot of chafing involved.
What is a juggalo? I don't know. That's what it is. Well, the fuck if I know.
Are you a juggalo?
Yes.
What does it mean to be a juggalo to you?
I don't really know. It's dope though.
So what does it mean to be a juggalo?
I haven't figured it out yet. I'm learning something new every fucking day.
What does it mean to be a juggalo?
No fucking clue. I don't know, bro. Like, this is the only place in the world I can paint a dick on my face willingly and not have any problems.
It's about community, you know? Like, we accept everyone.
Bring back Liberty Spikes now.
Doesn't matter what color you are, size, shape, you know, it doesn't matter. We do not discriminate.
It's ultimately about sacrifice. Like, you give up everything to be with your family, to care about your family.
I was just getting fucked up, and I've been down since I was 10 years old.
I've been down since like 3rd grade. Down.
I know. The sacrifice part is so funny. We give up everything to come camp. That's me, like a day into camping without a trailer.
Clown.
Means everything to me, how my kids grow up.
If a child goes into the crowd, we form a circle around him.
Be whatever you want to be, whoever you want to be, whenever you want to be. It's magic. It's some sort of, it's unity. You know, everybody here, there's not 1 inch of this whole entire property where you feel unwelcomed at all. You just, it's
Yeah, it reminds me of like the Church of Satan or whatever, where it's like, or like the Satanic Temple, where it's like they're actually doing a lot of good. It's just like the
for the
absurdity of the name of the community.
man. Excuse me, hold on 1 second. Let's pause this for a minute.
What's the best part?
While we climb this mountain, I want to tell you guys about Shopify, a platform that makes starting a business.
Not the Mr. Beast ad. Come on now.
What's the best part about being a juggalo? It's being able to come to the gathering and not give a fuck for a week.
Fago is basically the drink of life. Brings the family together.
They go in
It
Molly.
brings people together. It's only about $1.69.
Excuse me, sir, what do you have there?
That is my penis, sir.
You let it squirt for a second?
My penis and my Fago cannon.
Both simultaneously.
Man, what's in it for me?
Nothing really.
What the fuck, man? We gotta get it ready. We gotta get it ready.
Hell yeah.
I have no idea what it's like to be a juggalo. This is my first time here. And, you know, I don't know if I'll be back, but I definitely have soaked this experience up like a fucking tampon.
What kind of vibe are you getting out here?
Dude, so it's like I'm a hippie, man, so it's like a hippie vibe, but at the same time, they throw trash everywhere and destroy shit. You know, it's one of the biggest qualities I don't like is the shitty trash.
Mood. There's no Planet
There's
B
a bunch of
people.
butthole showing going on, too, you know? I don't know.
Butthole game?
You know, depending on the person, but it hasn't been the right people. You know what I mean on that one.
In
I
memories.
like your mustache. Maybe I'll have one too one day. You know what I mean? They call me Danimal, so when this goes viral, just think about me, all right?
I'm actually, we're
Okay, Danimal. I'm like, I'm sure you're the life of the party, dude.
actually dating, so.
You say that the homosexual community has a large showing here at the Juggalo convention?
Yeah, it's everyone's here. It's been wild. We've seen like everyone.
Which of these men are juggalos?
None of them.
Which of these men are juggalos?
Probably both of them.
What's the correct
Base.
answer?
Finger bang, 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 at the Gathering of the Jones. You got finger bang. It's your boy down the crime. Right here, finger bang, and y'all at the Gathering of the Jones.
Not another black face here. There's all my motherfucking brothers, all my motherfucking sisters.
Fuck your rebel flag, you know what I mean?
They were burning a rebel flag down this aisle 2 days ago.
I've heard a lot about juggalos are very against like racism. Do you feel like that's true?
Oh, hell yeah. Juggalo don't play that shit. Juggalo justice will fuck you up.
Your whole shtick is getting money stable to you?
Yes. My thing, I get $1 to the body or $5 to the face or the head.
You said $5 stable to your face?
To my face or my head.
Mm-mm.
I'll just do the body. I don't kind of having a little bit of
I feel like it's equally painful at that point. Like, I would go like 5 on the body, 10, 20 on the face at
force
least.
for you here. Is it just hit you with this stapler here? Jesus Christ.
No more.
How's that feel? Do you like that?
Yeah, they don't bother me really.
I gotta ask you, are you having an alright day?
I love it.
Alright, here we go.
Woo woo.
What's up with magnets? How do they work?
Magnets. So which magnets? I don't know how magnets work.
It's like a farmer's market for buying mushrooms, whippets, and weed. Everywhere you look, they're like, hey, 20 up.
It's literally in my city. There's a farmer's market like once a week. That it's literally just like that. If you ever like lose your ID and are waiting on the thing, you can go get.
Pretty popular thing.
It's stuff you need to.
We got cocaine. We got anything you want. Come on.
Okay.
We bought a pound of weed and we rolled almost 1,000 joints with this pound. And so we want to spread the joy around. 10 joints for $20, and it's real good shit
That's actually a really good deal.
too.
It's a bargain.
Yeah, it's a bargain, all right. It's better than anything else you can get.
Butt ass naked as fuck at 2021. Ah, shit, I'm really fucked up because we be drinking all the time. Don't give a fuck. We love everyone. Hey, you need to come for 2022 because it's about to really get popping. You think people are walking around butt naked? It's just not cool. All right, well, fuck you. You can get the fuck out of here because we don't give a shit. All right, we all
Amen.
family around here. Can I get a whoop whoop? Whoop whoop?
May I ask you why your guys' Johnsons are out?
Well, it's a gathering of the juggalos. Why the fuck are you not naked? I mean, come on. Because when you come here, no matter what, you are accepted by anybody and everybody. You are family.
Apparently we got some Jesus-loving juggalos here. Why is there a Jesus for juggalos presence here?
Because we believe that Jesus could reach these people.
Are you guys still juggalos that love Jesus, or you're people that want to save juggalos and show them to Jesus?
That last one. I don't think they feel that the world loves them. They feel like misfits. And that's why this association with Jesus, they can see that they're not misfits. God loves everybody. God loves them all. Just because they're juggalos don't mean that the world hates them and that we hate them. God loves them. God loves everybody.
Bring fucking drugs, bro. Bring drugs.
Oh man, I have been holed up in my room like the devil has been sucking my dick for 3 days editing this footage. So if you want a part 2, you enjoyed this video, click like. I've never said that before in my YouTube career, but let's see if we can get this video to 4,000 likes so we can make a buck, a few shillings. And of course, if you want the extended cut, uncensored and uncut, it's on my Patreon along with podcasts.
Thank God.
and a bunch of
I
other
needed headphones really fucking bad.
It's nice to be alive. I realize that it's nice to live by. See why paradise is this surprises, compromises, desires, fantasizes, life is love.
I might be able to. I'm not doing myself. See if I can get it out first.
Make your browser fast.
Shut the fuck up. It's to the floor. Do not jinx myself. Is my audio? Where is it echoing from? Is the quality a little better? At least, is everyone happy with that? At the fucking bare minimum, okay? Is the quality better? Is this what you wanted? Okay. Yeah, I just don't know how we're gonna rotate from my. I know it's awkward. It's awkward being like full resolution now. Okay, all right. I was gonna. Okay, Fuzzy God doesn't want to watch that. Let's find some other content to watch. Let's see. Fuck. Well, we could just call it here. It's probably about that time. Now that I got it figured out, we want 4K. Well, I feel like let's see. What we got. Okay, should we watch the second Brandon Buckingham video? the second one. Let's watch it. Let's see. So what I'm gonna have to do is this. I'm going to have to go to this part of my thing right here. And cover that bitch. So, because I will have to have it up for the audio because I haven't figured out how to interlink it. So we'll go to design. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night too. I'm gonna call it a night after that too. So we're on the same boat. This is so awkward. Great. Okay. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay, so let's begin show on stream. So cool. Making everything is copacetic and good to go. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. So I gotta mute that bitch, unmute that bitch, and then okay, we got this. You know, if anyone can do it, it's us. If anyone can do it, it's us. Let's go. Sorry. Okay, great. Cool. Sorry. What'd you guys do this weekend? I hope it was stellar. Finally, the weather was nice enough to actually get out and about today, so that was nice. Got to take Peanut, which was cool. My son, my little baby. Let's see. But yeah, we finally fucking figured out like a day for the bachelorette. Should be cool. 27th is what we're planning to do. With Resi. But he's kind of scaring me, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, should we like get like matching bow ties? Because we're gonna be co-hosting, you know, of course. And he's like, no, I'm gonna have an outfit, don't worry. You know what you asked me to do. I'm like, is he okay? Should I be worried? Or you think everything is copacetic? It's only 2 a.m. exactly. Dude, my sleeping schedule has been dog shit lately, I'm not gonna lie. But it's getting progressively better, step by step. Sorry, I'm just emailing myself this real quick so I don't lose the link. Paste. Great. It's because my stupid fucking email has no storage in it, so I have no room for my fucking dockets. I'm so sorry. Great. Okay, that should do it. Great. Love to see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, save this bitch. How awkward is this camera quality? We love that. We love that, Jem. Spreading your magic fairy joy. Listen. This is the keynote content y'all love. Hello? This is the efficient fucking streams you guys come for. Okay, listen. Let's go. Okay, you know what? Let's just call me. I'm like, sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. Yeah. No, like, you know what? Let me show you. I'll show you what's on my mind, okay? This is what we all come to expect, okay? Listen. Yeah. But, I feel like I'm fucking around with it a little bit more, getting progressively more and more equipped. Just wait till I get a computer with a decent processor. But thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Yeah, in the future, right now. But thank you guys for doing it. I'm just gonna call it a night. I don't know, like be struggling through more technical difficulties, but I hope everyone had a great weekend and that this week is at least tolerable. I'll catch you next time, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Hello. GG. GG, boys. Don't come.